Look at all of these tins. So I recently got a microphone and I decided to use it when shopping Collectamania. As I start editing these videos, there is no sound. So after the initial disappointment of thinking that I had an entire video where I had talked and then it not actually worked was very frustrating. But turns out something happened and the sound kicks on here in a minute. The eggs really caught my eye because they were hand painted and hand blown. And the sandwich glass green piece here, this compote, I think, it's very pretty. You can see kind of a rainbow shimmer effect when I hold it to the light. And we know it's not jadeite, but it's still a really pretty green. This vanity mirror has some really cool plastic embellishment or details on it. And then you can't go wrong with clothespins. Here's a whole pile for not very much, and they're the nice old style. I do like old wooden spoons, especially the big ones. This one is nice, big, and long. I think it will look great in my picture. I dreamt of this bowl after I left without it last time. It's more than I would want to spend for resale, but I could definitely keep it for myself. The crazing and crackling on it and just the color period is perfect for my decor, and I absolutely love it. So I'm buying this more for myself. Little advertising pots are so popular, and I was just checking this one to see if there was any advertising on it. When I grabbed it, it looked like there was a crack on the inside, but I'm not finding the crack on the outside, so it is either a flaw, is not cracked all the way through. I couldn't really tell. I thought this glasses set and carrier was really pretty. And then I've seen this wallpaper brush here many times. It's more than I want to spend for resale, but it is an awesome one. Has a great look. It's nice, thick, and fat. This booth always has interesting finds. They're not always priced low enough that I can buy them for resale, but still pretty fun to look at. These are some kind of blocks. Looks like it would maybe had a chart on it of some sort. He normally has oil cans, and ooh, these frames are cool. They look newer, distressed, but anything that is dark with some brass detailing, I just love the neutral colors. This little cup holder is cute. Nice green color for your keys or little bits. And this refrigerator is awesome. It was here the last time I was. It's a nice big one. The inside of it is what's special. So I've had these before where they have the graphics on the door. That's normal. I've had them before that have the vegetable bin. That's normal. But like this built-in Lazy Susan feature in the refrigerator, I've never seen one like it. It's so cool. So these are kind of neat. They look brand new, but to me that tag is an older tag and just how it's marked and everything. I wish this one was green, but I do really like the cream or off-white. It's got a pretty good chip in it there. It almost just looks like it's dirt, but it is a chip. They have this as a pen or pencil holder. Because it has a stopper in it, I'm thinking it is a toothbrush holder. And I think this color would look good in our bathroom. So for $1, I'm gonna get it. I have legit seen crafts like this, thrifting, antique stores. I don't know if I saw a couple and now my eye's drawn to them, but they're so neat all together, especially when they have different colored metal accents. So I don't do much with Fiesta ware, so I would really have to research this, but of course I like the color. that is all they have that is green. It looks like a fox, maybe, but $5, it'd make a great plant stand. So one of the reasons that I always feel like you have to shop around at Target and Walmart and Hobby Lobby and stuff is because of this. So you can find, I'm pretty much guaranteed this is a larger size than I normally buy, but you can find a brand new one, I think, for less than that. So I sent this to Hillary last time I was in here because she has kind of like a tulip base and it's a very similarly made. And so I saw that that was still here. And then, I don't know, this little shell, I like it. That's so funny. Retirement, twice as much husband, half as much money. So not necessarily my style, but beautiful. So you're getting 6 walnut chairs for $100. Okay, so I'm glad I pushed on that one because I definitely shouldn't sit on that one. Looks like they got most of the cushions are loose, but they are crazy padded cushions. And I guess that one down there is broken. So project chairs. This used to be an old bowling alley, and on the back left they do auctions on Wednesday night, I think, but I have yet to go to one since we've moved up here. All right, so this little display cabinet isn't completely calling my name or anything, but it has a lot of potential. So it looks homemade. If you take these stickers off, I mean, it's $22. Kind of feels like plexiglass. But you can even put some lighting in there if you wanted. These hinges are newer, so I definitely say it's a homemade, but still great if you have a little collection. I am not a big display case shopper, mainly just because I don't like if I can't see the price. And I typically think that, even though I might be thinking wrong, that stuff in a display case is going to be more expensive. But you never know. So I've seen a lot more people with lights like this. Little bird must go on the greenery. And I just think they look really cute. Go get this one. So pretty. And it's only $35 after some digging. You know me in blues and greens. I'm not sure who I was listening to, but somebody said with milk glass they always just pick up the weird pieces. And what is this, hobnail? I have never seen a bowl like this. Very unique. So obviously I'm attracted to the green, although I have not been buying green handled utensils. There's always so much art here. That actually was here last time and I took a picture of it. This doesn't have glass on it, but it's like 3-dimensional right here. I don't know why, it's just so cute. And it's only $10. Now this one is gorgeous and big, so give you an idea with my hand there. I don't remember if I checked the price last time. So it is a canvas for $50. I like that brass frame just for a modern look. And another one that they had last time that looks like it's already falling apart. That's why I would always put these things, hang them up, because they're less likely to get damaged. It is in a gorgeous frame. And I love this mirror. I did it on a Love It or Leave It on Instagram, and pretty much everybody said leave it, but I thought it was gorgeous. The price is more than I would want to spend, but this one is cute too. The little bunny is perfect for spring. $18. Not really my color scheme, but that is a print. Interesting. I like the mix of dark and light colors. So these little car prints are super cute. And I think they're selling them for the pair for $8. Okay. Yellow's not really my color. It's too bad there's a random red there, but I could see this on a kitchen island or a coffee table filled with some things. But I try to stay away from projects, and that would be a project because it randomly has red on it. Okay, for one, this is one of the booths that is probably somebody's storage space. Trashed, demolished. But what the heck is this? It's a big Hager natural stone. I don't get it though. What do you do with it? I mean, if you bake something in it, it's not going to be pig shape. So, not sure. That chair probably is like a Hobby Lobby or something, but it would be cute with a plant on it. So leave me a comment below. Are you a fan of these, what are they, knees? All I can think of is bee's knees, but it's not bee's knees. It's a knee. I can't think what it's called officially. But are you a fan of those? Do you have any of those in your own home? Let me know down in the comments, because I am curious. I've sold a few, but I feel like they are hard sellers. For the rest of your life. Not understanding what's for the rest of my life. So I love this original art. Doesn't go with anything in my house. I don't really know what they used on it, but it's like rubbery stuff. But isn't that neat? So a couple things that have caught my eye. I love green. This one, you can still see the little, I don't know, suction up thing is down there. It doesn't have the bulb on it anymore, but I still love that color. Plus it's only $4. And then we have these little salt and pepper shakers. They feel like chalkware, although from the bottom it doesn't really look like chalkware. But for $5, it doesn't bother me that they don't have the stopper, because I love the look. This cutting board also caught my eye. I like the color. I don't really like the feet, but you could swap those out. It is newer, probably because it says made in the Philippines. But $8. I think these are great for risers. So something square and put a bowl on top and alternate your shapes. I definitely like to layer. That's precious. So I'm kind of thinking, I've not told my husband this, but in front, or not in front, above the stairs. I think I've decided I'm going to paint that the ombre gray color. Right now it is, shoot, now I can't, Edgecombe gray I think is the color that I painted the living room. But I think I'm going to color it the accent wall color because it'll help with the corner seam looking better. And I'm thinking of putting maybe 3 antlers, mounted antlers in that staircase. So I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out on them. I don't want to spend $60. And this one's kind of weird. It's like put together so the antlers are really skinny. It does feel loose, but to me they should be spread out. Okay, does anybody else get the scary vibe from this toy? $10. This matte pottery piece is weirdly unique. What's that say? It's a number, Germany. Seminar, I have no idea. It's just a weird shape, like, other than putting your keys and random bits in it, what was it really used for? It's a neat little addition to a dustpan or a plum catcher. $4.50. That's a magnet. Yeah. Love that idea. This is just a new plastic piece, but I love the light pink and the distressing. Whoever did it did a great job for this wall pocket. And this little sink's cute, just as a little inspiration for a kid project. So $22 on the wall pocket. April. I'm an April birthday, but not 1937. I thought this little deer vase was super cute. Little Bambi, unmarked. And they have $20 on it. Oh, she is a vase too. Or a planter. For $18 in Narco. Teapot's pretty too. So I do appreciate when people put little notes like this, because otherwise you end up breaking something you might want to purchase. This caught my eye for whatever reason. It's kind of a matte pottery, almost looks like a golf ball. 1961 in Narco. Relpo. $5. That reminds me of something my mom would have had. I think it's a music player. Little imperial footed planter. Not sure if I like the shape, but I'm needing some planters. I'm going to attempt not to kill some plants. Oh, these remind me of that swan from earlier in Hillary's vase. I cannot read what that says. Made in Italy, porcelain, $15 for the pair. There you can see the made in Italy a little bit better. But I also thought there was a name. No, it's just on the top. On that one. Okay, so this guy's booth, he had a long, I'm talking 15, 16-inch cabinet that I bought a long time ago, and then it literally took the girl a year to pick it up. I got attracted to this owl, which they're selling these 2 pieces together, a terracotta pot spray painted pink, and then this green little owl planter. And then I was looking up to this, trying to figure out what the heck it was, because it's kind of like when you have the soup bowl and the crackers, but I mean, this is teeny tiny, so check out the cake stand that's with it. It says 4 small coaster / ashtrays. Tell me below, did you even know that thing that existed? Coaster ashtrays. So somebody's put together some little cheese box, painted white, filled with pins. You can see 2 more back there. This was here the last time I was here. I thought it was maybe just like an urn or something. I'm honestly not sure. I think it's old, but again, not sure. But it's actually a coaster set. I think it would look good sitting on my shelves, plus I need a coaster. It's $9. Oh, now I remember the lid. No matter how I put it, it would not go shut. Doesn't really matter, but it matters at the same time. So I got on Amazon last night and kind of looked for stoppers so I could put my dish soap in something. This one kind of has a spout, but I like the shape and coloring of the bottle. It kind of has the aqua. And then I could just buy, there goes that cork. I could just buy a stopper for these, but I'm hoping that through thrifting, I really don't want to spend $10 and have to buy a stopper. And I am putting the cork back because being a reseller myself, I watched somebody's video the other night and the girl literally like broke, well, I don't know if she broke, but she dropped so many things that as a dealer and a vendor, I just couldn't believe that she shared that with all of us. If this was all your stuff, you wouldn't want it broken or separated or moved around. You want it sold. I'm not a smoker, never have been a smoker. I tried to be a smoker. Never did anything for me. A green plate. But I really have been seeing a lot of cool ashtrays lately. Okay. Yesterday we had Delightfully Dutch Ashley talk to my Stamping Your Antique Shop group. She talked to them about selling on Etsy. And so these little canister sets totally make me think of her. I love the coloring. That one seems like a little mismatched. No, it's got pepper on it. So you've got 8 pieces, it says, for $30. And these are pretty small. Obviously, well, that one is sugar. I was going to say, obviously, they're not flour and sugar. Cannot, there we go. I was going to say one hand the lid. I don't know if I've just been attracted to shell things lately or what the deal is. Those risers, those feet are even shells. But I just keep seeing shell stuff everywhere. Okay, so multiple things attracted me over here. The silver things, the little bathroom girl pictures, the Lazy Susan, the pitcher, and then don't want to weird you out or anything, but I have been, so our son died when I was 9 months pregnant. His cord was tied into a knot, and one of the things that the hospital did was did little like hand impression. So instead of a hand print like you get most of the time when you have a baby, they're literally 3-dimensional things of his hand. They just stuck them in the plaster or whatever. And I had him framed when he first passed away, but now I'm thinking I want to dismount them from what they're framed in. It's like a 3D thing, and put them in something like this. Now these are not big enough, but I have his hands and his feet, and I don't know, that's kind of been on my agenda lately. Oh my gosh, I was sitting stuff down on the floor so that I could shop better. How flippin' cute. I am getting this. This, I'm guessing, is just like a mink off of a coat. There's a little, I don't know what it is. Yeah, some kind of collar. That little thing's weird. Glad I set stuff down here. And then I'm looking at this basket. I like that it's raised. It's $5. Just not sure if it's the color. It might be a little too golden for me. I know I can bleach it. I know, but that's just another thing to put on my to-do list. And the question is, will I ever actually get to it? So these little guys are super cute, but they are crazy lightweight. So I think they are newer. But they would be fun to put candles in or a little pile of dice or something. And then this Webster Elementary School Dictionary. I just loved when you open it up and somebody has written in it. It's a 1919 Webster Elementary. Just a dictionary, but this is what makes it better. What did I just say? A napkin holder. It's very neat. Seems like it would be very fragile, so I'm thinking there's a break right there. Ooh, pink flower frog for $9. It's very pretty. This one is good too. Now, my friend Wayne, he doesn't like this style because he likes to put his marbles that he's selling, and when they're angled like this, they don't fit, they just roll out. And then I was getting distracted because there's a couple bird feeders right there and some old vintage wheels. This booth always has a little bit of everything. That picture frame is pretty. And the fish floats. Sometimes I can't tell if they're old or not. That one's got a seam. I don't know, seems to me make me think that it's, and just how the bottom is, I would think that the older ones have the drip, or the end of it is like sticking out, not sucking in. Those are neat. I think they maybe were outside because they're very weathered. But the nice pretty red, not a seashell, but kind of the same craziness vibe. We got these seahorses. It says lucite acrylic 30. I didn't see this until I was walking away. It has some massive cobweb growth, so it's probably been sitting here for a while, but it's $18.50. It's a vintage doll dresser, Iowa made toy. It is pressed paper. It's got a drawer, a little cabinet. Looks like it used to have a little shelf in there, but that is cute. Okay, you see owls all the time, and maybe it's just because the style doesn't always call my name. Looks like they cut off some fringes maybe, but it's a frog for $17.50. So unique. So I found two more. Not exactly the price range I'm wanting. They've all been about $50. So they had me move so that they could shovel the parking lot, at least on the one side. But look how much drift there's been. This has not been, what do you even call it? Not scraped, plowed. Put a photo on it.